Good morning, everyone. Poppy here. I'm taking a break from working on the cabin because I had a few ideas to talk about this morning. One of which was saving now so that you can spend now. A catchy phrase I was thinking of about living on a budget so you can spend well. You'll see what I mean here in a few minutes. One of the things we do is we don't spend a lot of money on groceries, and it's because every time we're in the store, or if we drive by the store and something's on sale, we buy it then. A lot of times it's half price. Could be certainly turkeys during the holiday seasons, ham during the holiday seasons, beef whenever you see it on sale. A lot of times our local grocery stores will have pork tenderloin on sale, and they're a lot of times 10 to 15, 20 pounds. But we will, like many families in the past, we will cut it up and put it in the freezer in smaller portions since it's just the two of us. It is remarkable how much money this saves. And the idea of not stopping at every restaurant if you ever leave the house. We spend a lot of time at home. As you can see behind me, we live in a rural area. But being at home gives us a lot of opportunity to think about the travel we do. And that's where these two subjects tie together. Saving on groceries and travel. As I said, we save a lot on groceries because mainly we eat vegetables and protein. Many years ago, I figured out that biscuits and gravy and grits and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches aren't good for a fella as he grows older. We keep a good eye on our blood work with the doctor and make sure that we're not having any problems with type 2 diabetes. I like saying it like Wilford Brimley, that diabetes. But anyway, a lot of people have trouble with that, and I hope you're able to manage it well. The grocery savings is a store that many people would not go to because it's a resale store called Ollie's, and they buy inventory from the larger stores and resell it. We go through there pretty often just seeing what they got on sale and pick up a lot of stuff that goes in the cabinet. There are many people either their ego's too large or they don't want to be seen as being cheap that won't shop in stores like that. As we've gotten older, we will shop everywhere because we have the time to look around. And on the subject of restaurants, the quality of restaurant food has gotten drastically diminished over the few years of this higher inflation that everybody's getting used to. And so we pretty much stay away from restaurants anymore. We can make the better quality of food at home, with the exception when we're on our 2 and 3 day trips. We will go to Olive Garden. I like that salad. It's great. And we buy a number of the giant sandwiches at Jersey Mike's because it's mostly salad. And if you're traveling, it's just very light food when it's a small sandwich. So that works out. But we used to, and I think everybody used to spend a lot of time and money in the Cracker Barrel restaurant because they used to cook in the back. I'm not sure if they're cooking in the back anymore. Everything seems to be a lot of microwave. So on the restaurant point, I would say we're only going to go to a restaurant that actually has a cook in the back and nice folks out front. Some of our favorite places this year have been in Danville, Virginia, State Line Restaurant, and in Bristol, Tennessee, there's a restaurant. They got a couple of them, I believe, called Eggs Up, I believe. Nice people. Actually has a cook in the back. Works out good. I recommend everybody deal with real cooking, not packaged food. So, since we save hundreds, potentially thousands of dollars by not going to chain restaurants, you notice I didn't mention any drive-through restaurants, not even a Starbucks. Boy, some people would freak out by not going to Starbucks, but no, we don't find a need for it, because on our short travels around the mountains, we kind of spend too much money. We go to resorts mostly. The hotel stays are moderately expensive, but at this point I would recommend to everybody to be part of a travel club. We're actually part of 3 different travel clubs because of the locations we go. You save a dramatic amount of money for participating in their rewards programs. Depends on what you like to do. But on a 3-day swing through the mountains, sometimes it can cost, we spend $500. And some people out there are snickering and laughing about, that's not real money. But it's real money to us. We've spent a lifetime squirreling away for a future, and there's no reason to spend it all the first month. Hopefully we'll get 10, 15, 20 years of spending our retirement money. Let's hope. So let me know what you folks like, don't like, how you do your groceries. You notice I don't talk about the other bills because they're kind of static. Depending on your home, your electric's going to be what it is. Your heat bill's going to be what it is. Your taxes are going to be what they are until next year when they go up. So you can't control those things unless you just pick up and do something new, and that's an option too. Now, how that ties in with travel, we save money all month long, but then we cycle through each month where we're going to take a trip. Gives us time to think about where we want to go. For us, it's going to be somewhere along the Blue Ridge Parkway, generally a town or city we haven't seen before. A lot of times we go to Tennessee. We love the Dollywood, Sevierville area. And if we're going a little farther afield, we'll go to Cherokee, North Carolina. You notice all of these things have a theme of mountain and stream. We do go to Florida quite often during the winter to break up the cold temperatures, but that takes more planning. So what I think I want to say here is that in retirement, we're spending our time and money in 30-day cycles. We save a bunch of money being around the house, eat well, get rested, have time to think about where we want to go to next. This month it could be back to Tennessee. Hard to tell. We'll see when the plan comes together. Let me know what you like to do. Bye.